Man, this is like the third shower that we've had today. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, June 17th. So we've still been getting rain. It rains about every 2 days. We get at least a half-inch rain, sometimes an inch. So we are still wet. We got all the crops that need spraying. I need to be laying by the beans. I need to be laying by the milo. The cotton needs laying by. We got to fertilize all these crops, but unfortunately, it is just still too wet. The main problem that we have right now that needs addressing is in the milo. Because of all the rain, we've had a flush of grass that's coming up, that Texas panicum, buffalo grass, and also the signal grass. Those are the two hard ones to kill, which Prowl H2O usually will take that out, but Prowl is not a contact killer. So there's really nothing we can spray on the grass right now to kill it, and if we don't do something, it's going to take over the milo and just drown it out, and just we won't hardly make anything. So yes, those blades that I showed you on the back of Dad's trucks is cultivator sweeps. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking the blades off of our bedder, and we're going to be transforming it into a cultivator, because we've got to run that thing through there and try to cultivate the milo to kill some of that grass that's in between the rows, and then I can lay it by. Anyway, let's move this and let's get the bedder up here, and then we're gonna get to work. So sit back, enjoy the video, and let's get this baby started. This is our 12-row bedder. So what it does, it's got these sweeps right here that throw up a bed. This side throws dirt, that side throws dirt, and you have a raised bed. We use this all over in the valley about every 3 years. But this is what we're going to be hooking to, and we're going to be taking off this sweep right here, and we're going to be putting that long cultivating sweep on there.
Hadn't run a cultivator in how many years?
Never say never.
I know it. I'm glad we got this old thing.
Probably gonna be that guy right there. Nope. That's what we do. So what we're trying to do here is once we put these sweeps on, this row right here and this row, this will be your row of milo. So in between the end of this sweep and the end of that sweep, it'll just be a small gap, and that is where your row, your crop or whatever you're trying to cultivate is going to be undisturbed. Everything else, which will be in the middles in between two rows, should get cleaned by these sweeps.
You want it to run flat. Good. All right, that's done.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 more sweeps to put on, but this will kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. You'll have a row of milo right here. So it's going to catch everything in between each row. This sweep is going to go right under the ground and kill that grass. And Dad, once we get those 4 bolted on, he wants to pull it up there to the steam cleaner. He wants to knock this rust off on all these sweeps, because he said you want to slick them up best you can or grass will start catching on there. So we're going to knock that rust off. Man, it is so humid. You can't even hardly breathe, it's so humid. And it's been like this every day. I guess that's why we're getting so much rain. Oh my gosh. So I think we got the cultivator ready to go. First place we're going is Haygood, like a 15-mile ride up the road. That's by far, it's the oldest milo and it's by far got the most grass. And if we don't get in there pretty quick, the milo is going to be too tall where the tractor won't go through it. The tractor will actually be breaking the plant over. So we don't have a lot of time. And I don't even know if it's dry enough to run. There is one more option that we could have done. If you got grass coming up in milo, you can go through there with a hooded sprayer like this one. But as you can tell, ours is going to take a lot of work to get it back going. So this was the fastest option that we had. I just hope it works. Now the fun part starts.
Come on, strong man. So it didn't drop. Y'all remember that, don't you?
Look at all that grass. Morning glory. Too wet.
Somebody need to adjust it. This shank, the bushings are going out. See, it's leaning over, it's hitting. Like it needs moving over.
It's welding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Turn around. Make it longer. Go around on your top length.
Milo is definitely loving all this rain. It's growing like crazy. Look at that.
Is it getting longer or shorter? That's short, going the wrong way. Go over.
Well, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit on the wet side. We figured it was going to be that way, but at least we want to get it hooked up and come up here and try it. We got 3 rows that Dad wanted to adjust that are going a little bit too deep. So, easiest thing for me to do is just ride to the other end, turn around and come back to his truck. But just too wet. Shut down. So here's a perfect example of what this sweep is doing. It just goes through there and slices all the roots of the grass. When you get going a little bit faster, it kind of throws the dirt over, but you'll see this little slab right here is a perfect example. See that? That's what it does. See that? we got a mess. Look at that. And it is starting to rain already.
Look at that.
Can you spin it? Right there.
Put the wrenches in. I need you to put something up.
Y'all hear that thunder? This is like the third rain shower that we've had today. Now we hadn't had a lot of rain today, but this is the third one. And if you look on the radar, it looks like it's gonna do this the rest of the afternoon. So we're gonna attempt to do one more thing in this video, and then we're gonna call it a day. It's on my rogator. That one sounds pretty bad. But if you remember, in the last video, we had a bolt that's broke on my frame right here. Talked to the rogator mechanic, and he told us kind of how to get it out of there. So we're gonna pull it back in the shop, and we're gonna see if we can get this bolt out.
It's not going to pull down through there with that. Need to grind that off. All right, now we need some washers to go on this. Lord have mercy. You think we ought to loosen this one? I think so.
Smoking.
Smoking my belly too. Oh, it's hot, 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 hot. Hot. All right, back it up, put the other washer on. spray it again, keep it cool. And spray in the top. It's going somewhere because that spray's going down in there. It's getting better. It's coming out now. When it's turning,
Yeah.
the whole thing is turning. What made that bolt so hard? Well, no, that, ooh, that'll do it. It's 31. Maybe a 30. Got him.
Why does it keep doing that? Jack stuff again. Pop up the airbag, I guess. Crank it up. Can you believe it? It is raining again. Well, it's gonna stop one day, I guarantee you that. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching another video with us. We really appreciate y'all doing that. If you wanna do me a favor, click that thumb, means you like the video. Triple R Farms logo over here if you wanna subscribe to the channel. Other than that, guys, we'll see y'all on the next one. We're out.